What's going on, traders? This is The Future's Yours, back with another trading recap for Thursday, July 11th. Today I took 3 trades. First one was a not-so-good trade. The second and third were kind of one trade, but 2 contracts, and it ended up being really good. We can look here and see my performance for the day. Had a gross P&L of $1,045 over 3 trades with a 66% win rate. I had 1 loser and 2 winners with a total P&L of $1,032.16 after commissions. Right here, this is a perfect example of the importance of risk to reward ratio. I had a losing trade that was only $250, and my winning one came out to $1,295. If you're only going for a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, and you only win 50% of the time, which isn't a terrible win rate in the long run, you will stay break even. If you do at least a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio, you could lose half your trades and still be profitable in the long term. So let's get into the trades. In the pre-market, we had a huge 100-point run up to new all-time highs, and then a huge 100-point flush back down. Market opened here at 6:30, and it was just a slow grind back down to this overnight support level that I drew. We had a nice big bounce off of it, came up here. I told myself if we close above these EMAs, I'll get in for a long. But because I had that bias, I had tunnel vision, and I wasn't looking at all the signs that were telling me price was going to go back down. So I ended up getting long right at the top here. We wicked off, and it was a pretty quick stop out for $250 loss. What I wasn't paying attention to was all these wicks up here that wanted to push price down, and the fact that we never made a higher low. So after getting stopped out here, then it all registered to me that price wanted to reject off this area and continue down. So I quickly entered a short position here, started slowly grinding down. I moved my stop to break even. And when we were getting close down here, I had another one of those feelings that if price broke this overnight low, it would take off pretty quick. So I ended up placing a stop order right at this level at $20,850 to enter a second contract if we broke below the lows. And when we hit that, it was a really quick rundown. I closed one of my positions at the bottom of this candle here, and the second position I was going to try to hold and trail my stop, but it was starting to bounce up and down right here, and I was already up $1,000 even after that first loss. So I ended up closing, and it was right at the low here. I would have been stopped out on my second contract right about here. After that, price was bouncing in between this zone that I drew, and it was hard for me to tell whether price wanted to break above or break below it, so I ended up calling it for the day. And at this point, I'm slightly bummed that I did, because this was just a nice pullback, and right when we broke down below, we had this huge flush. I think it's something like 80 points all the way down to here, and it would have been a really easy one to trail a stop. So I'm pretty bummed that I missed that trade, but I ended up spending the rest of my morning out at the beach fishing. Had a really good time, and I still walked away with a $1,000 profit on the day. So I can't really complain. There's always going to be more opportunities. If you want to watch me make these trades live and hear what I was thinking in real time, check out this video. And be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more futures day trading content. As always, stay safe, stay profitable, and the future's yours.